Definitely, normally again, if I'm not with Gimbal, I have photos of this place, but I want to show you a very cool thing. So, you said that King David established the city. Let's see if you can see the photo. Oh no, I cannot press now. Okay, I'm not gonna change it. But when the Assyrian, and their king Sanherib, and you can see evidence of their world in London, in Germany, in Berlin, anyhow. When he starts to exile the tribes of Israel, then people start to escape. And when they start to escape, and the kings of Judea, because if you remember, after Solomon, the kingdom split to Israel and Judea.
Yeah.
Okay, so two different kings. And this is the area of Judea. We right now Jewish, called Judea, because of Judea, called Jewish. And this area actually under the tribe of Judea. The other tribes start to exile when they're going to exile over here, because that's the only place that stayed after all the tribes was exiled. So it was a process. In the beginning, 2 tribes, then another 4 tribes, then another 6 tribes, then just Judea and Benjamin stayed. So if you see over there, man, people build their homes. But now, Hezekiah, the king, not paying tax to the Assyrians. So what they're going to do when you not pay tax, they're going to come and probably kill you. Exactly like they did to Lachish, the second biggest city after Jerusalem. I want to show you here. I hope you can see good. And here you can see that this wall was built over 2,600 years ago in Hezekiah's time, 8th century before counting. And when they built the wall, they had to demolish, and you can see here a picture of how the wall was look like. It opened in a center, so that's why they covered. Here I said the referrals to the king probably, and said, and you have numbered the houses of Jerusalem, and the houses have you broken down to prophesy the wall. See Isaiah 22:10. And here we can actually hold the Bible, because like you know, stones will not organize themselves in nature in straight lines. You can see that there is like straight lines against that wall. I can tell you that they find potteries and they find coins. So we know somebody lived here. And when the king Hezekiah had to build, he had to build really quick and fast. And he didn't consider, think like the Chinese didn't really consider when they needed to build all the stadiums for the Olympic Games.
Okay.
Okay, so that's a wall from 2,600 years ago. Here, that's a biblical time. Another cool place to go to would be a place that's called the Cardo. The Cardo in every Roman ancient city had a main street going from south to north. But in a church in Jordan, okay, the church called Midbar, we actually find, okay, you can see the Cardo level, that's where we stand in right over here, but actually the street is down there.
Oh,
Meaning
okay.
that every time that I came and I destroyed the city and those columns fell, okay, they raised up a little bit the level of the ground. So the next person didn't clean the area. They didn't have bobcats, machineries to help it.
Yeah.
What they did, they cover it and then build the city on top. And then another person until it gets to the level that we are today. So
Wow.
I'm going to show you that level. Yeah, this is called Tel. If another cool place, it's called Megiddo, that I'm taking a lot of people to. It's not just cool because of the story. It's also, you can see 34 different layers from ancient cities. Okay, so in Jerusalem, you can see still people living, but over there it stopped many, many years ago. Nobody lived on that hill for many, many years now. But here you can see, the rest of the Cardo. This drawing there just to show how people lived back then in the streets. So if you see, I know it's not Macy's or stuff, but the store was against that wall. Those columns actually hold a roof that you can see right over here. So when your husband, I'm just making it as a joke, come in, he will stop the horse, the donkey, the carriage over there. He will take his credit card to the street walk, and then from there, he will do the shopping. So this is called the corridor. You can see some of the original pavement. And on the church that we find in Jordan, the Mikvah, we find a very beautiful mosaic floor. And the mosaic floor, it's not just something, it's actually a map of Israel, of the Holy Land. And over there, it's described the Dead Sea that we want to go, but also Jerusalem. And on that map, we find that in Jerusalem, we didn't have only one main street, it's called Corridor. We actually had two different streets, it's called the Corridor, Eastern and Western.
Okay.
So think, the entire Roman Empire, miles, millions of miles. Why in none of the cities, no one have two main streets? Why you think only in Jerusalem we have two streets?
Oh,
Here
this
again,
is beautiful.
you can see the street. Yeah, that's called the corridor. Again, that's the original pavement. And again, look about the height. How much time everything get elevated and where people lived 1,500 years ago, when the Roman Empire becoming followers of Jesus Christ. Okay, so they're not pagais. They don't believe in statues anymore. The official religious is Christianity. So this is the shops, like you see on the left. You can see sign of the Western corridor. So why we have East and West?
I don't
I'm
know.
waiting. It's okay if you don't know.
Yeah, that's what I
That's why
said.
you
I
have
don't,
me as a tour guide, right? So you can tell me, I don't know.
I don't
Cut it
know.
off and let me know. Nah, just kidding. I'm just playing with you. So because what usually I do in my tour, I'm asking a lot of questions. I'm going to ask you, how long do you think is the wall of Jerusalem? And how old do you think, how long it took to the builders to build it and stuff like that? But we didn't do that. So I just said I have to ask you another question. And so the reason is, it's the church that I went and show you in the beginning of our tour. And that church is the Holy Spectacular Church. Okay, the site that half, or maybe even more than half, of the Christian world believe that this is the site when Jesus was crucified and came back to life, and where the tomb of Jesus is. So, because we have this main church, one of the first four churches in the world, and the most important one, because from there we have the fact that he came back alive. Okay, so we have in a special street called the Corridor that's gonna take us over there. Okay, so
Okay.
instead of having just a regular market street that's called the Corridor, I think it's like the main street in Texas, but let's say the Fifth Avenue in New York,
Right.
the Ramblas in Barcelona, or the Champs-Élysées in Paris. That was the Corridor, okay, 1,500 years ago. But we have two, we get blessed and special with two, because we have the Holy Church. I'm taking some breath. So we rise up, and you see again, so we're in the Jewish part. Right now, we get into a street that's called Ararat. And Ararat, it's a mountain in Armenia today. Not very big, strong financial country. See, this is called St. James. And St. James is the patron of Armenia. So another question, why do you think that Armenia, not very strong political, financial country, has a real estate and actually their own quarter in the Holy Land? Think that other empires controlling that place, as the French, the Russians, Germans. So how come that Armenia, very small country, actually Risha?
Okay. The phone is freezing up. Can you hear
Oh,
me?
it freezed up a little bit? Okay.
Yeah.
So I think as soon as I leave this, yeah, I can hear. I think that was maybe get better.
When I
So
see
was
the movie.
asking,
Okay, go ahead.
why do you think I'm sorry. No, you please.
I said the scenery that I'm seeing when I watch the movies, it kind of look like this in the movies.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I got you. Which one? Which one you watching?
I gotta think about the name of it, cause I just watched it about a month ago, and it was this scenery. I cannot think of the name of it though. Oh, that's
I want to show you the
beautiful.
beautiful ceramic
Yes.
Armenian. Yeah, actually the guy that created